New notification. Now broadcasting.
That touch should be almost fully charged.
Era for Scorpium, a cause for celebration.
Observing Boldor has provided insight into the problems with Scorpium evolution and integration.
Share with me your insights then. Join me. Let us foster our coming evolution together. My dear unique Duma, why do you insist on interfering with those who are willing to support my ascension?
Boldor, or Sovereign, as you call yourself now. After careful observation, we conclude your actions are unconnected to Scorpium evolution and are mere acts of conquest.
Such a biased conclusion, one that has kept all Scorpium from greatness for far too long. We must now be more proactive in our push towards evolution. Come, children of the stars. Join our Scorpium network and let us bring prosperity to the universe.
I refuse.
Ever so stubborn. But the network is rich with records of those even more resistant than yourself, all of whom chose to integrate in the end. Is that not so?
You shitting me? Him too?
His mind has not yet been fully integrated. However, his fusion runs deep into his body.
Valange! Lola awaits your return as we speak. You need not continue this.
Your words are wasted. Here stands a man integrated twice-fold, fully conformed to our cause. He has chosen to aid me in our quest for a new future for Scorpium. Now, Valange, give our guests some convincing.
Nice look. What exactly is your deal in all this?
I ventured beyond the point of no return. Nothing more. Gaston is gone. And he was not alone. The people of my homeworld, both those who integrated with Scorpium and those who refused, the people of Aster. Many have perished, and yet here I stand. I, who wish to see the planet Vir free from the clutches of Scorpium. Under the Emperor, under our Sovereign, I will one day make it so. I can work through their own network and see Vir liberated from Scorpium. Were I to stray from this path here and now, then all who have died, all their sacrifices will have been for nothing.
You speak only to convince yourself. So long as you live and breathe, it is never too late to turn back. Never too late to start over. Open your eyes. See those who still await your return. Think of your words on their ears.
Valange!
The path I take is mine, and mine alone. This is my choice to make. Tell her that for me. Tell Lola. Now draw your weapons and spare me your words.
We've only to cut ourselves a path.
I'll show you what it means to stand by your beliefs.
Prepare yourself!
I'll not be deceived.
Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Get your fate sealed!
You haven't finished your cybermind integration. If you die here, it's over, man.
If I am to meet my end, there is a cold embrace of death to my comfort.
Neutralized.
Just before you got seen.
That's it. With this, at last.
Why? What consolation might I offer Lola?
This was of his own accord.
What?
He wished for his home planet of Vir to be freed from Scorpium influence. But when it became clear the masses had chosen integration, he and the others were forced to search for other means. This led them to join the Centralist cause. Their aim was to promote an evolution of Scorpium kind, which called for a secession from Vir.
Evolution through secession. Inconceivable.
Yes, impossible even. But still they placed their hopes in such a plan, clinging to the improbable, empowering themselves through integration with their foes. This, in and of itself, should be sufficient evidence that Scorpium is the future.
Damn it, Duma. Come on already, get it together. You still trying to figure out how to deal with this guy?
Initiate combat with his current form. Final verifications will follow.
Ah, great. Not sure why I ever expected a different answer.
Still you choose resistance? So be it. Such will only prove to bolster the future of Scorpium.
Incoming attack. Initiate emergency measures.
Always resort to violence. Great lengths to assimilate this planet. Assimilate Nilbeth.
Oh, but it is not Nilbeth alone. Osirius and Vale will come next.
This is for all of my people lost by your hand.
For them I offer you my most sincere condolences. But
Wait, was that
for their
F?
sacrifices to not be put to waste. What incredible strength! It is a shame to see it wasted. Why must it be you powerful few who refuse so unmovingly to join us?
Hey, we aren't finished here!
This has been quite an informative encounter, though I do hope you come to me with a more favorable answer when next we meet.
Duma! I thought you were working out a plan. What the hell are we supposed to do?
Elena, I request you scan for any remaining traces of life in Boldor.
No biosigns. The body appears vacant of his consciousness.
He has completed his return to his digital form. You will require my assistance for what follows. Once you are ready, gather together. We have reached a conclusion. To apprehend a Cybermind integrated entity, we must confront them as a like format.
Buddy, your final answer is to force us to integrate?
You are correct, in part. Only in a quasi-integrated state.
Quasi...
Recall the training facilities on Parapium. As then, you will be virtually shifted into the same realm of existence. Once you enter the network, you will be able to track down the being once known as Boldor and sever him at the source.
Did Gaston not fail to accomplish just that? What you ask is beyond most all of us.
Thus, virtually. Unlike Boldor, we will not separate the death of the body from that of the mind. This will allow us to infiltrate the network. However, should either mind or body perish, there is no return.
Is this quasi-cybermind integration something I too am capable of?
By my calculations, yes.
Where? How?
Here and now. The Spire itself has functionality similar to an integration plant. Likely in an effort to simultaneously assimilate a greater number of this planet's populace.
Okay, so our consciousness is going to be pulled out of us and uploaded onto the Scorpium network? And what the heck happens to our bodies in the meantime?
They will remain here, defenseless, limp, and unconscious.
You want us to lose consciousness here?
We are in enemy territory. Who among us would dare leave themselves defenseless in such conditions?
Princess Leticia, are you safe? Lola? Colonel, he's still... Your Highness, thank you for helping Gaston and the Colonel. I was helpless to save them. No, you have. Gaston may be lost to us, but the Colonel, he still lives.
Huh, really?
All this is our own doing. It was we who brought the Scorpium here, and we who left the Emperor a twisted man. Allow me to atone for our misdeeds, here and now. You will be pursuing the Emperor. I will stand watch here as you enter the network. We are in your hands. Little Duma?
Gather together. Commencing digitalization for Scorpium network traversal.
Cybermind integration. Is this what all who fuse with the Scorpium see? Ah, this is what it is like to share consciousness. Each of these streams belongs to the Scorpium, to us, and Boldor.
What in heavens? The current is... Please! No! Help! I do not wish to be pulled into Boldor's stream!
Your Highness, are you unharmed?
Albert!
Thank heavens I made it in time. Please follow my lead. I have located a calm place where we may be safe. Are you able to move?
Yes, I can move fine. The streets of the capital?
There were various other locations, but within this pandemonium of shared knowledge coursing through the network, the capital appears to be the most stable location to support our existence.
Is it due to our quasi-integration?
I know not the details, but I assume so, yes.
Though I wonder why here of all places. Surely there are an abundance of more memorable and peaceful locations between the both of us.
Why, indeed. More importantly, we must seek the next stable foothold somehow, lest the others leave us behind.
I remember now. This location is by the very first shop we visited together when we were but children. Do you not recall how we were chastised for sneaking out of the palace?
What? Oh, Yes.
See, this was the first time you were ever at the mercy of my reckless insistings. And also...
This is the self-same spot where I first spoke my knightly vows. A locale so commonplace, so humble.
Wherefore we stand here. These streets, this shop, this is where it all began for us.
What age were we? In truth, I did not even remember the significance of this place until you spoke of it. Such precious memory.
It must be after I had known that you would follow me during my reckless episodes, perhaps.
Mayhap. Though, now I do recall, that was the first time that you, Your Highness... Letty, you put your trust in me. You did not go to Cousin Theo. Instead, you came and requested me to leave the palace with you to go play. Though it was but a trivial gesture, it filled me with such joy.
You complain incessantly about my recklessness, but in truth, you enjoy it.
Yes, whilst we were children.
Oh, such effrontery.
I have always been prepared to spend my entire life protecting you, whenever, wherever. Yet, I wish a slight more sympathy to your knight's woes.
I may consider more kindness to my sharp-tongued knight, for I know you will always accompany me in my foolishness.
Yes, I have steeled myself as such.
Well then, Albie, for our next reckless task, we ventured to do final battle for the fate of our planet.
Indeed, Letty. Let us away.
My word.
Welcome to the Scorpium Network. We have entered a projection of Boldor's deep psyche.
Virtual forms. Huh. Hey, is the form I'm seeing of you real?
I, too, exist merely as data on the Scorpium Network.
It feels revealing to have them looking directly at the constructs of our consciousness. Does it not?
Your consciousness is revealing? I don't get it.
Hey, please do not stare at me so directly.
Yeah, right, yeah. Sorry. I just never heard you say something like that before, you know? Couldn't help it.
If this is all a projection of Boldor's psyche...
Oh, good grief.
That means we're essentially inside his mind?
Uncertain, but such an understanding may prove adequate.
And should he be defeated within this space, all shall be at an end?
That is correct. You should remain cautious, however. Inside his own mind.
He is not liable to place himself at a disadvantage.
Correct.
Well, we came this far. Can't turn back now.
And as always, we will be fine.
It seems Boldor is more intricately entwined with the Scorpium Network than I hypothesized.
And this disadvantages our efforts.
It will leave him with more power and influence over the other Scorpion, and will make isolating him from the network difficult.
How is it that he came to be so strongly bound?
A connection this strong reflects both his strength of will pre-integration and his tenaciousness thereafter.
Ah, strength of will, huh?
Initiating.
in here?
Which of these paths will take us where we need be?
We have no choice but to go by our instincts. The natural laws of the outside world do not seem to apply here.
Okay. Okay. Oh, fantastic.
Data interference detected. Data diversion identified.
Goodness! What has happened? Where has everyone gone?
Okay.
Neutralized.
Another day.
Target sighted.
Over here. Oh, right there. Oh.
What? I'm glad to see your face. Before I knew it, I was suddenly out here alone.
Where's the luggage? Only I needed to.
Initiate emergency protocol. Insufficient this. Destroyed.
Oh, that's right, it's a resurrection.
Energy levels low. Threat neutralized.
Damn it!
Target sighted.
Exquisite.
Here's the alphabet.
Threat detected. Acceleration insufficient. Go. Destroyed.
Oh, treasure chest on that other side.
Target sighted.
Down this way. Let me get the treasure chest, not that. I'll just follow down.
Exquisite.
Oh. What's her name?
Insufficient output. Acceleration.
Yeah, if you're gonna raid your weapon, you know, useful.
Neutralized.
Devastating. One damage.
Destroyed.
Damn it!
Target sighted.
Okay. Oh, I need to do something over here. Oh. Audio.
Your Highness, are you unharmed? Forgive me for this failure. I will never again leave your side.
That's nice.
Target sighted.
Hostiles up ahead.
Threat neutralized.
Are you well? We should try and stick together now.
I just have to get all the characters before I begin. What part?
What say you?
There's more.
With the prize you cannot win. In your next life, of course.
Okay, now can I continue? Well, literally, they're all useless. No.
I do believe we have seen all there is to be seen here. Best make way to the newly unlocked area.
Going to life. Okay, this is interesting.
No! How could this be? Mother! Mother, please, no!
Gerard.
Father! Why have the Semiomancers from Osirius not come?
Times are grave, my boy. they are beset by the rot, much as we are.
But she herself is Osarian!
Gerard, even as we speak, many of our own people suffer this very same affliction. Tatiana is but one of many.
Mother...
Does this voice too come from Baldor's own memories? Have we returned to this room again? Best try a different path this time.
I don't really forget one.
Target sighted.
Enemies dead ahead.
Prepare for the work!
Go.
Firing! To infinity!
Powers!
Exquisite.
If only I needed it. Okay.
Target sighted.
Exquisite.
But something for what again? Sounds like maybe for him. No. I see somebody across there. Okay. Who's in here? Midas.
Where had you taken off for? You had me searching.
That's fantastic. Couldn't be somebody in and put it.
So exquisite.
Initiate emergency protocol.
More than you deserve.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Really fantastic. I think we can be more useful. Maybe right over here. Oh, maybe I need them.
It relieves me to see you all well.
Let's go over here. Could be right in.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought I'd never see you again. It
seems my time has come.
Why do we all seem to have found each other again?
So that's everyone. Besides Sorter. Oh, but this brought me back. Okay.
If there is no one else around here, we had best look for some way forward.
No, there's not.
Oh, truly now, a newborn princess?
A child born to us late. My aides seem to have taken quite the liking to her. Perhaps more than I.
Surely it is fate. At 6 years junior to my son, they will be the same age apart as Tatiana and myself. Would you see them brought together for both our nations?
She is still yet but a babe. What kind of father offers his daughter's hand so soon after birth?
We are not only fathers, but rulers. We must strive to ensure the peace we now enjoy will last. My offer stands. Please do think on it.
That was certainly my father. Have we returned to this room again? Best try a different path this time.
Oh. Activate. Oh, that just brings me back here. Okay.
If there is no one else around here, we had best look for some way forward.
Well, there's no one in this one. And I know we're missing way, but this one is the end now. I'm actually going on this.
The enemy is before us!
Fret not. Exercise caution. Energy levels low. Destroy. Go.
More than you deserve! Think such strength!
controller's having issues. Okay, that's better. I don't want to target them. Seriously, bugger off.
Is everyone
Press on!
There's something right over there.
Prepare yourselves for battle. Roger that.
That's all right. It's on that side.
How exquisite.
Grand. Ooh, that's what I needed. Grand fall. Great. Oh no. Oh my god.
Warning. Energy levels low. Accept insufficient output.
Yeah, at least it's attacking me.
Go. Warning. Additional package infected. Assault. Warning. Energy levels low. Firing. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
One damage.
Recommending fire suppression. Accept insufficient output.
More damage. Devastating.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Where's that? I'll try to damage me and damage me already.
Accelerate the insufficient power. Landing ready.
Either way.
Is more capable than I thought.
Have we returned to this room again? Let's try a different path this time.
Initiating.
Alright, so where's the door supposed to go? That one. So there's that one and that one.
Full power.
I don't see anybody in this one. I don't see any chests in this one either.
Target sighted.
There's an item over there. Damn it. Where's the target slated? There's a chest over there. Another item. Damn it. Stop teleporting, you stupid thing. Where'd my item go? Over there.
The enemy is before
Stupid
us.
ass.
Would you like me to initiate?
Oh. Wasn't the thing, I think.
So exquisite.
Damn it, stupid scorpion chips. Where's this cousin chest over here?
Point.
This should do it. We're fools to try.
Neutralized.
Okay.
Target sighted.
Another one over here.
Oh, wait. Let me look tough.
Oh, down in the room where you are.
Hostiles eliminated. How exquisite.
Forbidden tonic, yeah?
Target sighted. Destroy.
Firing.
Accelerate.
On the other side over here.
So exquisite.
Dark matter? Damn it. Come on. Another side of the chest. And now you can teleport me if you want. Right now you're not going. Of course not.
Will be ours. Destroyed. Assault neutralized. Perimeter secured.
Teleport here?
Have we returned to this room again? Best try a different path this time.
Oh, on that. Are we going to these things? No, let's probably get let out. We need to use them. Yep, that's what I thought.
Target sighted.
Okay, so I haven't been in here. There's chests in here. Item on the other side. And this one this way. Okay. What me over here? That's fine.
Target sighted.
Getting closer to the treasure stuff, that's cool.
We've only to cut ourselves off.
Warning. Energy levels destroyed.
Other way.
Neutralized.
I will lead us to victory.
Exquisite.
Not a really fully do. Treasure chest in this room.
Target sighted.
Yeah, that looks like a work area. Nothing.
Point acceleration.
Alright.
Destroyed. Usefulness.
Hostiles eliminated.
Exquisite.
And then another one up in here.
Prepare yourselves for battle. This will leave
Don't see one? No.
Exquisite.
Alright, that's the device. Awesome. Over here. Oh, that just brings you after the start, okay. Well, there's a work area over here. That's why I guess. Real estate. Get you out of here.
believe we have seen all there is to be seen here. Best make way to the newly unlocked area.
Okay.
I believe we have seen all there is to be seen here. Best make way to the newly unlocked area. If there is no one else around here, we had best look for some way forward.
This brings you right down.
Target sighted.
I do believe we have seen all there is to be seen here. Best make way to the newly unlocked area.
That one's long. Three. I've definitely been in that one.
No way to progress any further. Perhaps there is yet something to be done here.
Oh, that was really fun.
Target acquired. Such strength lay dormant within me.
Destroyed. Accelerate.
Careful now! Deactivating combat protocols. Have we returned to this room again? Best try a different path this time. I do believe we have seen all there is to be seen here. Best make way to the newly unlocked area.
Okay. Well, we're running out of areas here.
I do believe we have seen all there is to be seen here. Best make way to the newly unlocked area.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Threat detected at This will leave
Over here. Running.
Exquisite.
Doing device stuff down there. Stupid thing in the middle of the floor. Not getting rid of me that easy.
Exquisite.
Destroyed.
Nothing shall see us deterred.
Look in the resurrection. Okay, now you can teleport me. Come on. Of course not going for now.
There is no mistake. That is Remnant.
This is our defense system built from physical apparatus.
Oh, because I can't fly from
Your created seal! To infinity!
Stop running and get over here.
Stay where you are.
So devastated. One now.
Firing. This should do it.
Aim it real. Stop hitting them.
Titans who cannot understand our
Where are your women?
Taking fire.
Additional tactics ineffective.
Elena can fend them off.
What a revival, Lena.
Additional tactics ineffective.
The righteous will always prevail!
Function restored. Ready for battle.
Just try to keep up!
Blindside. Does 0 damage.
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Additional tactics ineffective. Acceleration.
Stay where you are.
Mere traitors!
Firing.
Oh, running already. Wow, so much damage.
Additional tactics ineffective. Acceleration.
Stay where you are. This will sting.
Confirmed. Hostiles eliminated.
Is that it? Oh well.
Have we returned to this room again? Best try a different path this time.
Oh, it's open now. Finally.
Leticia, are you and everyone all right?
Alright. Oh, I can't open up my party. Okay.
Scorpion.
Precisely, Your Majesty. On our homeworld, many use this power to overcome their sickness and ailments. Soon we may overcome the frailty of age itself.
Yet still, you were forced to flee here from your land, yes?
Only by those who seek to use Scorpium might for their wicked schemes. Consider, if you would, that there are countless worlds beyond this one with the same power we command. Should the peoples of these worlds move on your own, the Vale Empire will be helpless to hold them at bay.
Alright, so... oh. Wait, did I get the wrong one? You can't actually open up the menu at all? That's running already.
Hostile gathering strength. Blindside by the window. Warning. Energy levels low. Assault. Insufficient output.
This will sting!
What did that really matter?
Ali! You will know pain! Forward to try!
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't think Duma. So I didn't get it. I thought I did. Guess not. This one's still down. Where's the item? There it is.
Initiating protocol.
Let's have some fun!
Well, where am I at now? 20%. Oh wait. Let's stay over here. Okay.
Dearest Tatiana, what would you have me do? Their technology and might is unquestionable. But how do I know they speak the truth? Know they have lived as they say? Would you have grown angry with me for even offering such strangers my consideration? Or would you find their tales intriguing and urge me on. Oh, Tatiana, why did you have to leave me? Oh, I miss you so.
Valange has returned to Lola already. As you might, you will not fall into trickery.
Wow, the only one who's down is really Selena.
Warning. Energy levels low.
I will not be deceived.
Perilous attack incoming.
I will not be deceived.
Assault. Insufficient output.
I gotta read that armor for you.
Out of my face! I will not be deceived. This battle is our one and only hope.
Warning. Energy levels low.
You can't escape me.
They're not dying when they revive.
Securing.
My time has come.
Scorpion. Looks like they're all turning the same color. Like this one, okay.
My guess is Boldore himself will be up ahead here. You sure you're ready for this, Leticia?
Never have I been more. Come now, let us put an end to this.
Let's slow down with the big man. Okay.
I was certain you would come.
Boldore.
Boldore. You've lost yourself in your twisted dreams of what the Scorpium might offer you. Take a good hard look at yourself now. Do you still see one of the humanoids you wanted to save?
Humanoid? Of course not. The power the Scorpium possess is divine. In joining them, I am now closer to a god than mortal.
Our kind and the Scorpium are but life by different forms. None of us living can claim ourselves gods.
And there is no need for any of you to be. My only desire is for you to join us and live your lives in a whole new world, one free of sickness and conflict. As Emperor of Vale, it is my duty to lead my people to peace. And in becoming the Scorpium's god, I can finally fulfill my duty.
Your current existence is no different from an android like myself. Constructed by humans, given life through technology, we will never be gods.
Listen to yourself. Are the gods of history not but man-made creations? Then surely you would agree that the most godlike among us now is either you or myself.
You're a paltry excuse for one. Man cloaks himself in knowledge and power taken from others and mistakes himself an idol. You are just one of many who litter the pages of our history.
Yes, correct. And even with all the technological advancements we've seen, your story is quite common.
History itself will determine my divine status. Once the whole universe is one with the Scorpium, we shall be omnipotent. We shall become God.
Well, it'll be impossible for you to become one, since we're here to make sure that never happens.
The universe needs not such a deity. If there is anything divine in this world, it is but the flame of life inside of all of us.
Mortal life has always feared the unknown. A fear of the divine is only natural.
Yet fear you will not find in us, nor a thought spared for the desecration you speak of.
Many times since my youth, I have offered up my prayers. Yet though I called to God for help, it was never but by the hands of man that I was saved. If a true God were to be born here today, mankind would surely lose their essence. So you will understand why I must stop you.
We're not going to get anywhere arguing about this. Are we, Boltor?
At last, a sentiment I find agreement with.
As mortals, we stand more powerful than the god you claim to be.
Princess Leticia, it is precisely that fiery spirit of yours which Scorpium so desperately needs. Join me, my new daughter.
Detecting incoming attack.
Time has come for you to learn your place. Behold, the infinite power of a god! The Scorpium way is to seek the evolution of all life through integration.
Affirmative.
Why then do you inhibit us so?
There was never a need for a single transformer. Neither were integration nor assimilation any more than one.
You, prone men to find those suited to join us, would now deny our very way.
Correct. I have determined the need for change in Scorpium ideology is necessary. An evolution of thought, rather than form.
I find your lack of resolve disappointing.
Really disappointing here.
You must remain determined and unwavering. A healthy resolve itself grants power.
You say that like it's easy? It's not like we can just wield sheer will like a sword and stab him.
A battle in this digital realm essentially equates to the use of data traffic to overwhelm your opponent. For organic life forms like yourselves, it may be best to think of this as what you call willpower or resolve.
Mind against mind. Heart against heart. Your refusal to accept Boltor as God is your weapon against him.
Come now! Join us, my children!
We are running.
Each of us must find within ourselves the strength to defend that which we cherish.
Preposterous! What could you lowly mortals ever hope to do? With my power as a god, I could bring endless bliss to all life in this world, to all life in the universe!
Not being that weak.
With such power, I will not, must not be beat.
You are Buldur Ilvail. Man, not god.
I am.
How could one possibly know happiness in a world without sorrow to temper it? A world forged from single-minded devotion is ultimately the same as one empty of all.
No, stop that. Stare not at me with those eyes, mortal.
Buldur!
I will not be eradicated. I cannot be. I alone am destined to be your new god and leader.
Behind me, now.
Enough! No more of this! I will not be defeated here! I refuse!
What's going on?
Buldur's will endures and refuses to be erased. Should he continue to resist in this way, this virtual realm will be obliterated with all in it.
Buldur! Cease this at once! The battle is over!
Words are useless. I will do what is needed.
Please, no! My universe yet needs me!
Here we part.
What?
No!
I am unable to maintain your consciousness in this space any longer. With what power I have left, I will see you returned safely.
But what's gonna happen to you?
You possess the potential to both understand the Scorpium and guide them to an enlightened future. Through you, may the seeds of all evolutionary paths for life be sown. I place my faith in you.
Understood. Rest assured.
Leticia, our journey together was a valuable experience. If there are others with minds as open and accepting as yours, a peaceful coexistence with Scorpium will someday be possible. Thank you, Leticia, for affirming this for me.
Duma!
My investigation is at its end.
Is it all over now?
I am inclined to believe it only just begins.
I would agree.
Thank you, little Duma. We are to be a protectorate, then?
Yes. As I mentioned before, Aster IV's prolonged contact with more advanced civilizations categorized it as a protectorate of the Pangalactic Federation.
Are we to be subjected to surveillance by an ambassador?
No, nothing quite as direct as that. Aster will remain under observation to prevent any unnecessary interaction with advanced civilizations until it reaches a certain threshold.
Pretty imperious, aren't you? Was that not where the Federation's faults originally lie?
Guess some things are hard to change. And though it might not exactly be compensation, all of you, who have been subject to intense intervention, now have the option to travel to any Federation system to live or study.
Studying on a different planet. I must say, I don't hate the thought. Right?
Agreed. But I must refuse. I vowed to attend to tasks on this planet using mine own strength. I've had lesson enough as to the consequences of progression that was acquired through the power of others.
That's true. If I studied medical science at such an advanced level, I'm pretty sure I could save lives all across the universe. But first and foremost, I want to treat the suffering people of this world with my own hands and using our own techniques.
Our journey into the stars must be one born of our own volition. Only then will we find ourselves on equal ground with you and yours.
I see. You know, you're probably right.
But then, what would that mean for us? You spoke of some preservation pact? Does it forbid us from seeing one another again?
Well, I can't speak for Marielle, but Elena and I aren't bound by Federation laws. We can come and go whenever we want.
All things considered, I can probably visit again too. So long as you are the only ones I interact with.
Well, that's great. I think we can all live with that.
Yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I'd set up a branch of Lawrence Logistics right here in Osarius, and that would let us see as much or as little of each other as we could ever want.
Now is a time for restraint. Surely, the events here have opened your eyes to the importance of the Federation's underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
Yeah, I get it. But come on, you gotta at least see how hard that is on a personal level. Don't be so uptight.
I say this with respect to the positions of both Elena and Marielle. But, from my own view, I fail to find fault in Raymond's suggestion.
Wow, Albie, can't say I expected that coming from you.
Spare me. I simply speak for us all.
I wonder if my ancestors also felt the same way long ago.
Worry not. We have a tendency to be fine, after all.
You know, you're a lot more carefree now than you were before.
For that, I know who to thank.
Oh my, who could that be? Did we have someone irresponsible like that around?
Oh yes. At hand, I might say.
Oh yeah? Well... we both got jobs to do, right?
More than I care for, indeed.
If only some god would show up and free us all from the burdens of work life so we could just kick back and have fun.
Says the man bound to place his burdens on the shoulders of poor Chloe and Elena.
Hey, I've become crazy capable after all this. I'm sure they feel like they can just relax and enjoy the ride.
You are free to believe whatever you want.
Ray?
Okay, let's leave it at that.
Ray, this is the Aldous. We're now in geostationary orbit.
Copy that. Yep, best get going before this turns into another pick-on Ray fest.
It does seem about time.
This is Raymond for the Aldous. Commence transfer.
.583. An An unprecedented crisis for the Pangalactic Federation was resolved with the cooperation of the planets Vergold and Aster IV. However, the corruption which plagued the highest levels of Federation leadership continues to leave its mark on the organization. Amidst growing calls from Federation captains, my grandfather, Emerson T. Kenny, was assigned as interim commander of the Federation fleet. A retired military man, he refused at first, but after much pushback, he took the reins to lead the Federation from its worst crisis yet. Through these troubled events, I've come to question the Federation's purpose in this galaxy, as well as my own function as one of its officers. But I choose to believe that its cause is still just. We must ensure a future of peace. Pangalactic Federation Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny.
The events that unfolded spanned numerous star systems. Though their sovereign was defeated, remnants of the Centralist Scorpium and their invasive measures still remained. Those among the Pangalactic Federation who aligned with the Scorpium cause were on the run, but still retained their influence. To combat both these foes, my partner Elena, armed with data saved from Duma's survey, helped us hit the Scorpium network from their own colony. Duma's experiences and noble ideology had a profound impact on the network, and saw the remaining Centralists quickly weakened. And while everything might still be far from wrapped up, it shouldn't be too long now until the Scorpium find themselves on the right track. My hope now is that the Pangalactic Federation might find its way too. Captain of the Lawrence logistics ship, the Aldous, Raymond Lawrence.
Our peace treaty with the Empire had been postponed indefinitely due to the Scorpium conflict. Yet today, discussions have concluded. I present the documents signed by Emperor Gerard.
Good news at last. And what news of my daughter?
Her Highness remained determined and performed her duties admirably. She did not back down before the Empire's new commanders. She also took great care not to say anything which may serve to undermine Emperor Gerard's position.
Is that so? Now, where might she be this moment?
Your Majesty, the Princess...
She claimed herself tired and parted ways with us, asking we not follow. Your Majesty.
Well, not much we can do about that. Perhaps I was in too much a rush to abdicate. These are times of peace. I best stand strong for her till she is ready. Now, Bertrand, Lola, I would ask you look after my daughter and I for some time yet.
Sir.
I am beyond exhausted. Oh, my shoulders ache. If only I could visit Nina. Maester Midas is always off somewhere. Albert and Theo continue their rounds about the kingdom. Malkia and Marielle both find themselves working through their own great troubles. And I scarce get to see Ray, Elena, and Chloe. How I wish to see them.
For now, I'll have to do.
You prove more strict than Albert himself.
Currently, Nina drains my pockets with her medical services for Colonel Valange. I cannot afford to lose this position. So excuse me if I take my work seriously. That being said, Princess Leticia, His Majesty calls for you. Please make your way back to the Royal City. There is much work that remains to be done.
I am working quite diligently, I'll have you know.
Initiating.
Here goes nothing.
Target sighted.
My word. Had there always been a passageway here?
I'm not sure, but I'm picking up semiomantic traces. This path might have been sealed off before.
It would appear to lead further below.
Not once have I heard mention of a pathway such as this among the Trathen.
Road to the unknown, huh? Oh, sounds like my kind of adventure.
I had a feeling you might say that. I am picking up unknown hostile readings below. Do try and be careful.
Ain't gotta remind me. Let's have some fun, Leticia.
Right with you, Ray.
Is this an enemy? No.
Oh, it's me, Zach. What are you staring at? Come on now, were y'all listening?
Okay. How the hell do I get that one?
Target sighted.
The enemy is before us.
Your allies are with you. Assault. Destroy.
Press on. How exquisite.
I agree. So, useful.
Neutralized. Target sighted.
How about that ball? Oh, it's on the other side of it. Okay.
Ready yourselves.
Well, that's over with.
Oh. Oh, fine. I don't know how to help you break this. Whatever that is. Nothing I need.
Target sighted.
to this.
Preparations complete.
Oh, there's a 15er up. Like that. I'll take the 15. Okay. Those aren't breaking.
Enemies up ahead.
Steady, everyone.
All of these things respawn.
We all work together. This will
Threat neutralized.
Oh, they go through a different area?
Prep for engagement.
Destroy. Acceleration. Threat neutralized. Target sighted.
Over fast. That ends again.
strength lay dormant within me. You will know pain. No, I cannot. Let's go close and personal.
So I need to switch the feedback.
Falls near.
This will leave a mark. Now what have we here?
Acceleration. Usefulness. Love. Destroy.
Well, that's over with.
That's good.
I think I have it. How exquisite.
Really useless. Does matter. Trash. I meant to point it out as I can just fly across, but okay. Seems to be pretty useful. Like an elevator or something? No, no. Okay.
How exquisite.
Nothing here. What if I go from here to there instead? Supposed to get them, what is?
I don't like the look of them. Peace now prevails. Get ready!
Usefulness. Low. Go. The power of these trifling engagements.